Do you remember this case, the video that I posted a few months back about whether or not there's a constitutional right for people to live stream their encounters with police officers? Well, there's a huge update in that actual case that you're not going to want to miss, or rather misunderstand.
He pulled behind me because he seen two young black people driving. That's what it was. No stoplights on the street nowhere. I stopped at all 3 stop signs.
We so good, y'all, man. We just going. I'm recording every time we get stopped.
Well, as well as y'all should. Or whatever it's called. He was way over there.
We good so far, but.
So what kind of stoplight? It ain't no stoplight.
We ain't run no stop sign though.
It ain't no stoplight.
I definitely know that.
No, it can't be so much, man.
What we got? Facebook Live, cuz?
Yup.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do Facebook Live because that's officer safety issue.
Man, get off my phone, man. Look at your boy. Look at your boy.
Facebook Live,
yeah,
we're not gonna have, okay? Because that lets everybody y'all follow on Facebook that we're out here.
Yeah.
There might be just one of me next time, okay? Lets everybody know where y'all are at. We're not gonna have that. If you want to record, that is just fine. We record too. So in the future, if you want a Facebook Live, your phone's gonna be taken from you.
How? Is that a law?
And if you don't want to give up your phone, you'll go to jail.
Is that a law?
As I explained in the prior video, LiveStream video removes the ability of dishonest cops to destroy evidence and conceal their misconduct. That's a good thing for us, but not surprisingly, they don't like that. So they attempted to find a way around it. What is it? Of course, officer safety. Then you had this traffic stop involving Dejon Sharp in Winterville, North Carolina, which then turned into a federal civil rights lawsuit. And as I discussed in the first video, that case was lost actually at the trial court level, and it just appeared to have backfired against the plaintiff and in favor of the government. Well, fortunately now that has changed. Last week, the U.S. Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals overturned the trial court's ruling and confirmed that we indeed have a First Amendment right to live stream police officers, including being an occupant of a vehicle that's subject to a traffic stop. But as government likes to remind us, no rights are absolute, right? The government could still infringe on those rights under certain facts. Here are the 2 most important paragraphs in the opinion that I'm going to discuss, which I'll post in full at the blog at thecivilrightslawyer.com with the link posted in the description. By the way, if you support the ongoing fight for our constitutional rights, please subscribe and follow along. But before we get to those 2 most important paragraphs, let's review some of the footage first, and then we'll discuss that opinion and what I think it means.
Well,
I thought I saw a stop sign right there.
There's a stop sign right there.
Yeah, no.
What's your name?
One Keystone State, Juan Kesta Staton.
Juan. You got your ID on you?
Juan Kesta.
Right.
One Keystone Staton, Staton.
We
so
good, y'all, man. We just going. I'm recording every time we get stopped.
Well,
as well as y'all should.
Or whatever it's called. He was way over there.
We good so far, but.
So what kind of stoplight? It ain't no stoplight.
We ain't run no stop sign though.
It ain't no stoplight.
I definitely know that.
No, it can't be so much, man.
What we got? Facebook Live, cuz?
Yup.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do Facebook Live because that's officer safety issue.
Man, get off my phone, man. Look at your boy. Look at your boy.
Oh, I'm saying, why you grabbing on him, though, man? Cause he got his phone on. You can't be grabbing on him, though.
Look at me. You got 3 citations.
Okay.
Failure to wear your seatbelt.
Okay.
Failure to yield at the stop sign back
okay.
there. Okay. And you got failure to carry your driver's license.
Okay, that's cool.
All 3 of those citations, you can go online right
I will. I know exactly how it works. Thank you, man.
Yep. You got any questions for me?
No, I'm good.
So, as promised, here it is in black and white from the court. Creating and disseminating information is protected speech under the First Amendment. A major purpose of the First Amendment was to protect the free discussion of governmental affairs. And other courts have routinely recognized these principles extend the First Amendment to cover recording, particularly when the information involves matters of public interest like police encounters. The act of recording videos is entitled to First Amendment protection because it's an important stage of the speech process that ends with a dissemination of information about a public controversy. We agree, this is the court speaking. Recording police encounters creates information that contributes to discussion about governmental affairs. So too does live streaming disseminate that information, often creating its own record. We thus hold that live streaming a police traffic stop is speech protected by the First Amendment. So this is just fantastic language that can be used over and over again in the future. Back to the court here. The town purports to justify the policy based on officer safety. According to defendants, live streaming a traffic stop endangers officers because viewers can locate the officers and intervene in the encounter. They support this claim by arguing, with help from the amici, that violence against police officers has been increasing, including planned violence that uses new technologies. On defendants' view, banning live streaming prevents attacks or related disruptions that threaten officer safety. But despite the government's claims, the court found that the government had not established sufficient specific officer safety issues due to traffic stop occupants engaging in this constitutionally protected activity. However, the court left open the possibility that the government could do so. And that's great, because then the government can't just say, well, traffic stops are dangerous, therefore we need to be able to do whatever we want at traffic stops. Now, generally, they can do that. However, if this is a First Amendment constitutionally protected activity, in order to do that, they have to jump through certain hoops. And they're going to have to back up their claims that all of this stuff that's allegedly happening about live streaming, creating officer safety issues, they're going to have to prove it in court. And they didn't do that. They didn't do that here. But unfortunately, in this case, the opinion granted qualified immunity to the individual police officers who were defendants in the lawsuit, finding that since this was basically the first opinion confirming this specific constitutional right, that the right therefore was not clearly established at the time that the conduct occurred, and that therefore the officers were entitled to qualified immunity. The important part, however, is that from this point on, police officers are on notice. And especially in the Fourth Circuit states, West Virginia, Virginia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Maryland, this is a constitutionally protected activity under the First Amendment. So in the end, the case actually did not backfire. It worked. The process worked. And although these individual officers will not be held accountable in this case, in that case, this opinion will form the basis for others being held accountable in the future. Now, with qualified immunity out there, we have to be happy with each and every win that we get, no matter how little. But I think this is a big one. Remember that when the government attempts to use officer safety to steal our freedoms, what's the proper response? That's right. Freedom is scary. They need to deal with it or just get another job.